Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a get ready with me today. I've kind of got an idea of what I'm going to do. I've pulled out some products that I wanted to use. I think some of these products I've never used on camera before, but they're excellent products, and so I thought that I would use them and show you. You'll notice that I am super red. I have a lot of redness today. The last couple of days I've been working really hard physically, and I always get really red in the face when I get hot. And I worked really hard this morning, took a shower, and I've rested. I've got water going, and the heat in my face, it just won't go away. So I do have a fan blowing on me. I hope that that's not gonna, my body feels cool, in fact chilled a little bit, but the redness and such just won't go away. I have this, of course, this age spot right here. This redness is severe today, you can see. So we're gonna try to correct that. Let me get a drink of water. Hydrate, 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 and hydrate some more. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox primer water. In fact, I'm going to turn the fan off. My face is red, but it's making my body cold to have that blowing on me. Okay. I just want to make sure that I get it nice and feels so good, like a drink of water, you know, and it needs that. Well, guys, I can tell you something. Even lights on a vanity mirror get kind of hot. I just touched my finger to it. Didn't feel good. I yelped, and here come Izzy to my rescue. Okay, I have been using this lately, guys, and I'm loving it. It's by First Aid Beauty, and it's the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Oh my gosh, it moisturizes and primes. If you have dry skin, you'll love this. And it reminds me a lot of Too Faced Hangover RX Primer, because it's a moisturizer and primer in one. So I've been really enjoying this. I think I just got out too much, but we're going to see. But you can see, I'm just going to kind of, okay, and I'm going to wipe the extra. It was ready to squirt. This looks beautiful. No, but I forgot to moisturize and that sort of thing when I got out of the shower. Because I was so hot. So I know I'm rubbing my skin in ways I shouldn't, but my poor fingernails. But you know, they've not really grown much. Oh well. But anyway, it smells like coconuts. I think that you would really like it. It's pretty much along the same lines as Too Faced RX Hangover. It's just, to me, this is much more moisturizing. You can tell that it has more moisturizer in it than the Too Faced option. Okay, now we need to get started. I think I'm going to do my eyes first, and because my eyes, what I'm going to do today, yeah, I'm going to be using a combination of my Shade and Light Eye Palette from Kat Von D along with my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I'm going to be doing something really warm with my eyes, and yeah, let's get started. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way so I can kind of find my brushes that I'm going to need. Okay, I just pulled all my brushes up into a pile here. Okay, I'm going to go in with my E40. I'm going to go in with this color here, and I'm going to put that all over my eye from my lid all the way up. And I'm not using a primer today because I just put that other, you know, like a separate primer. I'm not putting that on today. I just used that First Aid Beauty one, and I'm just going to let that be enough for today. I'm going to go in with this. It's just a pretty peach color. It reminds me of Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, which I also use a lot. But I'm just going to go over the whole look today. It's going to be a very warm kind of look. Probably not the kind of look that you would wear on an everyday basis, but something for fun anyway. Gives you some options, especially if all you have are really just some neutrals and some warmer shades. You don't have, you know, a huge variety of things to choose from. You can basically get, you know, these similar colors from almost everywhere. Okay, now let me go ahead and start. As I get finished with products, I'm going to start putting them away. Okay, now I'm going to go into this warm brown shade here. The shades, this one is called Lucius. The one that I was using is Ebates. So Lucius it is. I'm just going to kind of go in with the same brush. And I'm going to take this into the crease, i.e. above the fold in my eye where I have my hooded lid. You can see how pigmented these are. I mean, they are the real deal. All of Kat Von D's shadows are always the real deal. Started to pull out my Monarch palette today, but I decided not to. I decided just to go with this one. It has a lot of, Monarch palette has a lot of similar colors, but this one was really going to serve more of a purpose for my needs today. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. Okay, that gets both eyes with a deep crease. Now you can go back into this one if you feel like you've lost a little bit of it and kind of freshen it up just to blend those two colors together if you want to, which I'm going to do. Just like that. So far, so good. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take just a brush, any kind of fluffy brush. I'm going to use, this one is a angled shading E70. It's just a angled fluffy brush. I'm going to take it into this color here just to lighten up my brow area a bit. So I decided I wanted to film for you guys. I haven't done this in so long. You know, I've just felt terrible. I never feel well when I have to do a lot of physical stuff. I usually have to take days to recuperate, but I really don't have any days to take to recuperate. I've got a lot going on. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what's going on, because I've been telling you that I didn't want to jinx myself, but at this point, I've just put it in God's hands, and it is what it is. I am trying to buy a house. It's exciting and that sort of thing, but at the same time, it's very stressful. I have a tremendous amount of cleaning out and organizing that I need to do already here where I'm at. And the other thing is that I put an offer on this place. It's a townhouse, actually. It's nothing all that wonderful and great. It's perfect is exactly what it is. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. A little backyard that's perfect for Izzy's size, which is wonderful. It's fenced in. The problem is that I have a competitor that's also putting an offer on this place, and basically it was foreclosed on by the bank, so it's owned by the bank right now. And so the deal is that with a competitor, it makes things a little more difficult when you're trying to negotiate. So on Friday, today's Sunday, it was Friday, my realtor called me and said, this is a situation. The bank has contacted, both parties and said, look, it's time to put in your best and final offer, and we're going to take the best offer. So that's what I did. I put in my best offer. I mean, I put in what I could do and nothing more. So I did that, and I'm going to use this smaller little short shader brush, and I'm just going to use a little bit of that brown underneath my eye also. And I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of that orange. I'm just going to put it down here. So, I don't know when I'm going to hear anything, guys. I mean, I really don't. Well, when I kept saying I've got something big going on, that's the number one thing. I go this week to see my surgeon about my surgery, and I'm in a bidding war over a house. So, the thing is that when you're not dealing with just like a private citizen, so to speak, they've not met you, the bank they're just after their money out of it. And they're just going to take the one that offers the most money. So, it's perfect. It is going to be, it's going to be hard because if I don't get it, there's really not much stuff available in my area. And I need to be getting out of here ASAP. By September, I need to have already been moved and settled somewhere. And I knew that if I didn't start early that it was going to be a big deal. So with that in mind, I'm getting eyeshadow everywhere. With that in mind, yeah, I've just been very distracted. I've been, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me get this first. I'm going to use just a little bit of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance because I'm about to go into the Urban Decay palette. It's kind of a real shimmery color that I'm going to use. So let me find something to use with that. So yeah, they just want their money and they really don't care about you or what you need or how important it is to you. I'm just going to go in and put a little bit of that right in the center. Give it a minute to get tacky. So that's why I've been so stressed out. That is why I've been distracted. Running here and there to sign papers and thinking about this huge mess that I've got to try and organize before I can move. So you can see how it kind of took the center color off of the lid, which is fine with me because I'm about to replace it with a different one. Okay, let me get, this is the, as I said, the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I've not used this yet, but there's a color in here that was calling my name, and it is this color right here, that one, and it is called Warning. It's just a beautiful orange shimmery color. I'm going to use that same brush to go into that. And I'm going to start patting that on the eye. So I've been trying to organize. I got my outdoor storage area organized. I've been trying to go through my clothes and pare down, as much as possible. That sort of thing. I have so many clothes, guys. And what I'm having to do is I'm having to just say, okay, is this a style that I'm going to wear? Is this a shirt that I'm going to wear? Is this a pair of shorts or a t-shirt? Or am I going to wear this ever at any time whatsoever, whether I've lost weight or not? Is it something that I need to keep? And honestly, that's the way I'm having to look at it, because I have so much to deal with. I don't need to do another clothing haul until I have lost some weight and I don't have anything at all to wear. That would be the only reason that I would need to do one. I've got enough clothes in different sizes to make do with, I think, no matter what my weight, as it begins to drop, hopefully, which is what we're looking for. I am doing this slowly. It's not a glitter and it's not a foiled shadow. It's just a satin. But I'm wanting it to be built up in the center. And I need it to be sort of semi-strong right in the center of the eye. So that's what's taking so long here. So I cleaned out the outdoor storage. I'm not worried about my kitchen area. There's nothing that I need to deal with there. It's clean and it's organized. It can be packed and ready to go very quickly. This room, it's halfway to the ceiling in boxes that I need to go through. And basically what I need to do, since I've not needed any of this stuff, I've not needed any of it, I just need to go through and make sure there's nothing personal in it and just send it on. Just send it on and donate it. That's what I really need to be doing. Okay, do you see, guys, how this is really building up here? I think it's so pretty. I just love the orange. So it's really, really strong right in the center. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let me put that away. Let me go back into my Shade and Light palette with that same brush that I had, that I started with that same thing. And I'm just going to kind of try to make sure that this is seamless. Okay. Lost a little too much of that brown there. And boy, is it pigmented. Okay, now it's blending time, guys. We've just got to blend. But yeah, just going in little circles. It may not look like I'm going in circles, but I'm going in circles, backwards and forwards, forwards and backwards. These looks, when you're using really strong colors like this, it does take, you know, time. You've got to blend, blend, blend. Blend till your arm falls off. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to find out. If I was to find out tomorrow, which is Monday, that would be great. If I don't, they have until, let's see, it's tomorrow the 16th? I think so. Well, they have until the 16th. Everybody does, to, well, myself and the other party that want the house. We have until then to, let's see here. Where did I put my, here it is. Okay, I think that it's a matter of just going back and forth with these shadows, because that's really all you can really do. Is just go back and forth, and then blend. And I'm going to take a really clean blending brush this time when I go in. So it looks like this just take a little extra time. But I wanted to do a little chatty get ready with you, because I mean, honestly, we've not seen each other face to face, or you've not seen me, I should say. But I mean, you know, it's where is a little blending brush? Here's one. This is just a good little loose sleep. It's not a dense brush. It's just a little light brush. And I'm just going through those crease colors. Okay. Now then, I'm going to do my brow bone and finish everything else up after I do my makeup. But I really do like that pop of orange metallic look in front, you know, in the center of my eye. It looks pretty, and it shows up a lot, even though I've got hooded lids, which I really like. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using my Maybelline, the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and mine is in 120, but it's just the one with the green stripe on it or whatever. I've used it many times before with you guys, and it's a really good one. I'm going to go down the center of my face first. Then I'm going to go in with some concealer. I want to kind of mix this just a little bit with it, because I need maximum coverage for this redness. And then I'll go back in with more if needed. Izzy's here with me. Can you hear her? Oh, she's going to check out something outside. But yeah, guys, I've been knowing that I was going to need to do this for a while. And it's always better to get started early on something that you know is going to be a challenge than it is to procrastinate. I've always been a procrastinator, but there are some things that I know I can't procrastinate over, and one of them is that. It's yeah. I knew. I mean, the fact of the matter is that my hair is still, I just got out of the shower not long ago, but you can see how wet my hair is up in the bun that it's in. I'm just going to do a lot of this. I'm trying to hide this green, guys. But I wanted to do something with a 3-bedroom, possibly. Because I wanted to really have like a beauty room or whatever. There's just not anything available unless I was to buy, you know, a full-blown house. And I can't do any kind of yard maintenance or anything like that. There is no front yard. The people that were there before, they have some shrubs planted across the front. So those can be snipped, but they've got the decorative rock, and then there's the driveway. So there's, you know, I mean, it's just, that's all there is in front. You know, you've got the garage, and because it's it's like a row house. You know, it's a townhouse. So it's in a row with other houses. Now I'm going to go in with my makeup. Let me go over this just a little bit more. But the backyard is super small, perfectly square, perfectly flat, and it's literally small enough that my son can weed eat when it needs to be trimmed and cut. I heard I slipped and my fingernail hit the side of my nose. So it was just perfect for me because I just can't handle any maintenance. So The other things that I've looked at, I mean, I did look at a house. I mean, I really did. Let me see here. But my Lord, I mean, it was a nice house and everything, but it had been foreclosed on, and it looked like they went in through there and just deliberately destroyed the place. You know, a lot of foreclosures are that way. This one, I mean, it's smooth and ready. It's perfect. The colors of the walls are even okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. Really nice. The master closet is incredibly large. It's wonderful. A really nice big soaker tub, which I need. Okay, guys. Now, just make sure that when you get to this point that you get around your ears and you don't leave any kind of line. I know it kind of appears like I have a green hue, but I don't. Not in real life. I do look like an alien, though. It'll be okay, though, I'm sure. I mean, I promise it's going to be okay. But yeah, I mean, you know, I've been going through that, and looking for a place to live is very stressful. And I'm telling you, I've literally been away from home. I've been out all day long, here and there and everywhere. And then when I do get home, I'm trying to organize this junk that I have, trying to decide what I'm getting rid of and what I'm keeping. I want to get rid of it before I move, because when I tote it over there, I don't want to store anything in my garage. I'm talking as though I'm getting this place. Fingers and toes are both crossed. Legs are almost crossed. But I mean, you know, it just... So that's why I've been so behind on my filming. That's the reason I haven't done more makeup tutorials and that sort of thing. I wanted to do one for New Year's so bad, but it's just, guys, I've just not been where I can do what I want to do, you know? Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Smashbox corrector stick. I have my under eyes matching the top part of my eyes, and find the orange. Here we go. This is a Sigma. It's a shading brush too. It's like a E55, I think it's what it is. But anyway, what time I've not been super busy, I've been taking a shower, and then just kind of flopping down on the couch or crawling slowly into bed. I have been sleeping well, which is good, but I'm just not getting enough, because I'm getting up and going and doing things at a time of day that I'm not really used to. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, let's see here. I know one of the things you have to do is you've got to stay hydrated. Got to stay hydrated. Because if you don't, that'll make you feel even worse. And I've not been staying hydrated like I need to. So, I'm using my Born This Way concealer, by the way. But, so I don't know what you guys have been up to, but I wanted to kind of explain why I am behind, why I've not been doing as many videos as usual. I'm still trying very hard to get one up every day, even though I am swamped with things. I mean, it's overwhelming to the point that my anxiety has just been crazy. I've got coming up Tuesday, I have an appointment to see my surgeon for my surgery in the morning. In the evening, I have an appointment to see my surgeon for a pain block, another surgeon. So I've got, a lot of health issues going on. My back is about to just kill me, guys. I mean, my back is just about to kill me. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I don't know that there's anything I can do about it. I'm going to be using, this is the Besame yellow powder. I'm going to be setting my eyes with it today. It comes with this cute little thing, and it pops open. I love this powder. I don't think I've ever used it on camera before, but what I'm going to do, let me find, I'll just use this one. It's the round end of my Kat Von D brush. I'm just going to go in there and get something to set underneath my eyes. I like this because it smells like vanilla, so it's pleasant. So I'm just going to go in and set all underneath my eyes instead of baking. I'm just going to set my eyes like this today. And it smells really good, the vanilla does. And because this is like a banana powder, it's a very brightening powder. That also helps the under eye look. Makes you look a little bit more refreshed and that sort of thing. I'm telling you right now, I do watch Patrick Starr, and he got the fillers that fill in this area here, like I've talked about that I want. Oh my gosh, I want to have that done so bad. Oh gosh, I just want to have it done so bad. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, this is my Laura Mercier. It's Highlight in 01. It is just a really nice pressed powder that has a little bit of luminosity to it. It's a lot like the powder that I use in that Hourglass palette that I like to set my face with. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to start setting my face all over. This is going to give me just a natural glow. It's a really pretty look, especially after you've used a setting spray. Get that neck. Okay, that is a fabulous powder. I love it. I was stuck on it for the longest time, and I thought today, I'm just going to pull that out. So, yeah, I did that. All right, to bronze up with today, I'm going to go in with this also. This is my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and it is also beautiful. I really love this powder. It's great for that. And I'm going to be using for contouring my Shade and Light palette. My two favorite colors being these two, which are Subconscious and Shadow Play. I like these two. So let me find my, here is the angled brush. I'm just going to kind of go between those, tap it, and I'm just going to do a little contouring today. I don't contour as often as I used to. I used to do it every time that I put my makeup on, but I haven't been doing it as much as I used to, and because I just feel like that until I start losing a little weight, there really is not there's not a cheekbone there, and it sort of, I kind of felt was starting to look a little bit muddy on my flat cheek. So I stopped for a while. Of course, that was just me being self-conscious, I'm sure. But, okay. I'm going to go in with those and I'm also going to put a little bit down here, especially along that area there. Just create that shadow so it kind of causes it not to be quite so strong in appearance. Okay. And now let's go in with my powder brush again, just a little bit. And I'm just going to use some of the banana powder in this to kind of clean that up. Just like that. All right. Now I am finished with that. Let's go in with the Pro Bronze Fusion from Makeup Forever. I love Makeup Forever. You know, there's so many people, they just they don't use Makeup Forever, and I think that it's incredible. I'm just going to use my Hourglass bronzer brush. I'm just going to go in, tap it in there. I'm going to start by warming up my forehead just a little bit. Give me a little bit of a sun-kissed look. I'm going right alongside and mixing into that contour. So the contour is here, and I'm here. I don't know if you guys can tell where I'm hitting it at, but that's the goal. That's what you want to look for. You want to have your contour, your bronzer, your blush, and then your highlight, you know, here, right on the tops of your cheeks. A lot of people still are putting their blush on their apples of their cheeks. That's personal preference as far as anything about makeup to me is personal choice and just your own preference as to what you think looks good on your face shape. But it's just becoming a lot more common to see people putting their blush a little bit further back. Okay, let me put that there. All right, now I'm going to go into this is my blush for today, and it is going to be the Ambient Luminous Flush by Hourglass. It looks like this. It's a beautiful, beautiful powder. I mean, it's so pretty. I just love it so much. So I'm going to be using that with this end of my Hourglass. I'm just going to go in there like I would with, you know, the other one. I'm going to be putting my blush there. You have to be careful. One thing I like about this, I do like things that are very pigmented. You just have to know, you kind of have to know what to be heavy-handed with and what you need to be really light-handed with. Okay, now what I'm going to do before we go and do anything else, I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to kind of blend all this out just a little bit, because we do not want any harsh lines from any of these products. Okay, it's looking pretty good so far, guys. Pretty good. And I found out that this little part right here it's just a little skin tag. I'm gonna when I do get to the dermatologist, if that ever happens, I mean, honestly, I'm at the point where if that ever happens, I am going to obviously have that seen about. But I just I'm gonna brush my brows just a little bit. This one over here is a rebel. Oh, I hate it. Okay, let me go in with my Anastasia brow pencil and see if I can make these two things look more like sisters and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got them on, guys. I drew them in. I'm not finished yet, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown. This is my shimmer brick in the color Sunset Pink. It looks like this. I really like it. It's a nice warm tone, and it's a beautiful, I just like to go down, load my brush, knock off any excess, and then put it in the usual spots. But I did want to kind of, you know, update you guys on what's really going on. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys and keep all in the loop kind of as to what's going on. It's a major life change for me. You know, of course, moving is a big deal, and a big ordeal as well. But it's been very emotional with knowing that I need to find something, and then, you know, feeling that sense of urgency at the same time as feeling that you really, really want a place, and you feel like it's, you know, meant to be yours, and not knowing if you're going to get it or not. Yeah, that's kind of hard, guys. I'm sure some of you have, you know, met that before in your life, and it's hard, you know, when you really feel like sincerely that something is meant to be, and for some reason you just have to kind of keep fighting for it. But yeah, I mean, it just seems like I'm always fighting for something, you know. It's just one of those things. And let me go in with, I'm going to go in with that same angled fluffy brush that I used. And I'm going to go in with Steal a Kitten. And I'm going to use this on my brow underneath. I just want to brighten it up a little bit. And Steal a Kitten will always do that for you. And I like using it with this brush in that area because I can blend it very easily into the color below. Went a little heavy-handed on it that time. I'm going to use a clean brush, and actually probably my, just barely getting it. Let's see here. Let me get, there. Tamed it down a little bit. But it's a beautiful color to accentuate your brow bone. And then I like to just feather it down into the color below to make it blend and that sort of thing. Okay, now I'm going to go in with I have a pencil brush here. It's a Morphe, no, this is a Crown. It's a Crown, it's a 513. I think it came from in a BoxyCharm. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to get a little bit of this. I'm going to kind of put a lot of extra in my inner corner. I want it to be really bright, really out there. Because every time I do this, and then I go in to do this, it always takes so much away. So I'm just to put it heavy to begin with, and then, see? it takes away that initial layer, and there we go. Okay, let me put that one up. Now I have what's next, guys? Oh, I'm going to use my brow mascara to put these brows into place. Just kind of lay them down. This one is so easy, you know. And then I have this one over here. Like I said, it's a Rebel. And so it's like, I know that when I go in with anything, it's going to be a battle. Okay, I think that that's close enough. I think that's close enough to sisters for now. Okay, let's put that away, and let's curl these lashes and get on some mascara. This is just a real warm winter look. That's probably what I'll call this. It's just warm winter makeup or something of that nature. Ow. Make sure contacts dry out real fast. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I'm going to get these babies going. I'm using this because it's good with volume and length. I like the Tarte for length, but I really, since I'm not going to be using any false lashes or anything like that, I do need some volume here. And it will make a difference. See how much volume? Can you see the difference? So did any of you guys watch drama channels on YouTube? I do watch a few channels. They're just drama channels, you know. They just talk bull crap all the time, you know, or whatever. It's sort of like a reality show in a lot of ways. But I actually do watch a few, and they're hilarious, guys. I mean, it's like they speculate on so many different things, different topics, that sort of thing. But I also watch some serious, more news-like shows. For example, when it comes to makeup, I do like to watch Jen Loves Reviews. It's Loves, and it's spelled Louvs. Jen Loves Reviews. She does a makeup minute every day, and then she has various videos with first impressions and things like that. And when she does a review, I mean, she goes all the way into, she starts talking about, you know, she talks a lot about the ingredients, what's safe and what's not. She talks about where it's made. I mean, she goes to really in-depth things on her channel, and it's beauty related. As far as world news and other stories take place, I like to watch the Philip DeFranco show. He does a daily sit down, and it's very much in a news-like manner or whatever. He just kind of puts it out there. He does give his opinions about it all. You either agree or don't. You know, it's one of those situations. Okay, I'm finally getting that lash to where it's even with the other one. Okay, there's a little bit of black on that one. Now I'm going in with my Clinique bottom lash. But yeah, I like those shows. So, you know, that's one for makeup related and another one for just general news. You know, he covers stuff on everything from YouTube news to things that are going on in the world, you know, the country, the world, whatever. Anything that is making news, he will talk about it. And I enjoy that because I'm not one to sit down and just, you know, watch the news and that sort of thing. Find it very depressing. So I choose not to watch it. I mean, it's always something bad and never good. So you know, if it's, to be perfectly honest with you, if it is real important, my mom will call me and say, have you watched about whatever? And usually I'll be like, no, tell me the story. Know what's going on. And then she'll tell me, you know, but if it's not, you know, now I did watch, of course not, I watched the presidential debates. You know, I'm not just a blind uninvolved kind of person. I mean, you know, when it comes to real important things, then, you know, I do. I do, you know, take heed and that sort of thing. Okay, I have gotten my makeup look. I think it's complete. I really like the way that the eyes came out. I'm going to use my Rimmel Cafe au Lait. It is a wonderful color to use. And this obviously calls for a more nude lip. It's nice and creamy, but yet it'll stay there. It's part of their Exaggerate line, I think. No, it's just their lasting finish. You can do that before, you know, you have time to do that before it goes away. Now I'm going to go in with my, well, I thought I got it out. Here it is. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Lip Sculptor in VIP. I'm just going to go in with a lipstick. And of course I had to get it on my teeth. Okay. Now we're going in with just a little bit of the gloss in the center. And guys, that completes the look. I'm not going to pull my hair down. I need it to dry so to be curly. I like to wear it at least one day curly. So, I mean, I'll sleep with it up like this tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be able to pull it down and it'll be nice and wavy. And I put a little texturizing spray and some blowout cream in it and fluff it up with the hair dryer just a little bit and spray some hairspray, and it works out really good for sometimes even 2 days. So yeah, but this is the look that I wanted to do for you guys. Yes, it's a little more involved, but I wanted to sit and talk to you too. I realized that we're going on an hour of filming, and there's not going to be much cut out, so it's a long video, but I've not done anything with you guys like this in a while, and so I felt like I was just going to sit down, do a nice warm winter look for you. Something that would be really nice to wear most any time, but especially on a night with a date or yeah, to go get coffee. That would be a nice thing to do. I think it would be I think it's flattering to most eye colors, even brown. But you can see that it makes my blue eyes look very, very blue. And I think that it would be the same for any other color. I think that it would just very much complement any eye color. Okay, let me get my, where is my, I'm going to use my Urban Decay setting powder today. Let me get this. Shake it just a little bit. I've just found that setting sprays really need to be shaken. Okay. I love the way that it sets everything down though. It gives your face that nice, do you see this glow? It's just, I don't know if you can see the way the light is hitting my face, even my forehead. It just gives you that lit from within look that you really, really are wanting to achieve. So this is the look that I came up with for you guys today. I hope that you liked it. I mean, I've gotten to the point now where I've not been in front of the camera enough that I'm getting to where I stumble over my words. I'm just not quite as comfortable as I was at one time. And I need to get back into the groove of things. Once everything settles down, once I find out about if and where I'm going to move, you know, and I'll keep you updated on that and that sort of thing. But after that kind of thing settles down and I can film and do it on a more regular basis, then I'll do a lot more beauty related videos. I hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and definitely comment down below. I love to talk to you guys. I was really far behind on my comments from over the Christmas holidays with the vlogging and all that, but I got caught up on those as far as I know I did. And but yeah, comment down below because I really do like to interact with you guys. And if you're interested in joining my Facebook page, do that. I posted last night the article that talks about Erin Condren suing Michaels over the Recollections Planner. I found that very interesting and I wasn't surprised at all. But I posted that on my Facebook page. Just go to Kelly Gilchrist, and I will have a link listed below. And yeah, like the page, and you'll get, a notification whenever I upload something. And I would love to see you guys communicating with each other as part of my YouTube family, other than just on YouTube. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna give it another week, and we'll just see how it goes. If don't have any more interest, then I'll just get rid of it. It's no big deal. I just thought you guys might like to have an additional place where you can go and chat, and I can, like update you guys with little news ideas, and news information and those kinds of things. All right, I'm gonna go. If you're new to my channel, this is a long video because I really needed to catch up with my peeps, but I hope that you enjoyed if you made it to the end. And if you did, please don't forget to subscribe. Just hit that red button down there, and yeah, you can hit the notifications bell if you want to be notified when I upload. But I do try to upload every day, at least something. It's been very planner heavy since Christmas, especially. I did Vlogmas, and so uploading twice a day was very hard, and I had to take a break afterwards. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys have a great evening. I hope you have a wonderful week, starting with Monday tomorrow, and I will see you later. Bye.